All right, what is going on, everybody? Good morning, good afternoon. If you're on the West Coast, I'm on the East Coast right now. We're about 13 minutes from the turn of the day. It is a beautiful 82 degrees here in South Florida. I'm in a queue. Started it up about right on time, and then hit a queue. So tell you a little bit about my experience so far with this game. It's been a lot of fun for, I'd say, a majority of my playing experience. A lot of bugs though. A lot of bugs. Hopefully this doesn't take forever, because I was trying to get at least a few hours of grinding in before I had to head to my job. When I'm not playing Trials, I'm thoroughly enjoying this grind and the grind that I've created into it, even dating back all the way to the early 2000s. All right, so it's going down. We are moving forward. I was sweating bullets and it's just gonna sit there, and I was like, not even gonna get to play. You watching this after the fact? Come hang out with us live. What's up, KSM? Hit a queue. We hit a queue. It has gone down 10 already since we started stream, so, which was only a few minutes ago. So we'll be in there very shortly. It's really it's weird, because along with the other issues that this game has had just in terms of connectivity, and I think a lot of these issues are on the console in comparison to the PC version, but be it as it may, I'd like to say almost every day that I try to play, last week minus Friday in the morning, it had connection issues. I didn't have a queue, but there were some connection issues. People have asked me, how does this compare to D3? Because a lot of the individuals that have asked me this question, going down again, good, that have asked me this question, they didn't get to play Diablo 2 in its heyday. And even when I experienced it, it was, I was at, it was like 12, 13 years old. And I was about 12. I was about 12, 13 years old. And playing, trading with other adults. I'd assume not many kids my age were playing computer games like that. Maybe some games like RuneScape. I speak to a lot of people my age that played games like RuneScape a lot when they were kids, so I could be corrected. I understand mostly the people that jumped on board with my audience in the very beginning probably aren't Diablo fans. But I'll be honest with you guys, a lot of my PvP aspirations derive from this game. Creating builds to utilize in the PvP element. Granted, this is probably like one of the only games I play where PvP is in some structured playlist, but I still enjoy the factor of being stronger than another person who put time into their character. And that's why I always felt that Destiny scratched that surface for me in regards to Diablo. And we're still going down good. We'll be able to play hopefully by noon. We got another 8 minutes till noon here on the East. But putting weapons, armor, having different roles, you know, looking unique, it was a big part of what up Stubby, it was a big part of what made this game so interesting to me, because I felt like a personification. I felt like I put a personal touch into these characters, and a lot of the people had a majority of the same items, so a lot of people did look the same. But at the same time, there was always a uniqueness to each and every character, and this is just when the game looked like shit. 64 bits we're talking about. I'm jamming with you guys today. I have the music playing. Man, it would have been so cool to stream and not have to worry about the music issue. All right, and we're still going down. Good. Not being able to play, I guess, songs that I guess I could go to the other platform. I could go on Twitch and just basically play whatever I want and just not record them. But I don't know, having these things to look back on if I make a big play, or record something if I make a big play, I think is a big part of it. So you just got to make do with not being able to play the music you want to play. But at the same time, I know I could have some fun with some of the stuff I listen to. I will admit though, Harris Heller ain't that bad. Like, it ain't that bad. Chilling, cooling off from trials. You tilt. So glad I came here. Nice, dude. Yeah, I appreciate it. Like I said, I know Diablo's not, you know, a cup of tea for most people. If you're here just because you enjoy me, man, I appreciate that even more. If you do click on the video at some point, I played Diablo pretty thoroughly. I played Destiny. That's pretty much how I started this streaming journey, playing Trials. And, you know, I took a liking to it. And people in this community have been very supportive of that. And I've been wanting to play other games with you guys. And this is well before anything that happened within our other community, the SNTR community. I have, of course, plenty of different interests in different games. This game was circled for a very long time for me. The Battlefield I'll play around with. Like, I'll be honest with you, I wasn't really sold on the beta, but you know, I didn't expect to be sold on the beta. Halo, we're gonna be big here on Halo, I promise. Got buddies of mine that love Halo, got a fan base here that loves Halo too, so it'll be good for it. We're almost there. I got a good amount of Destiny bros that have really enjoyed this game, been spending the time to... Yeah, dude. Yeah. And I wouldn't be surprised, Stubby, if they come from the same spectrum that I do, where they're branched off at a later age because of what this game offered, and they played Diablo at a younger age. Yeah, I would not be surprised. Our generation now of you know, I guess people relatively close to my age, whether 4 years older or 4 years younger than what I am, I'm 32. You know, if you had a video game console growing up, more likely than not, you probably still play around on the side or a little bit. Sometimes real life catches up to you and you can't play anymore, but a majority of us probably still stuck to it, just, you know, as a hobby. Yeah, this is the first time I've ever had to load into a queue, so I wonder if something big happened. One sec. All right, we're almost there. We're almost there. Position in queue. Wild. I'm using this game as my Destiny getaway. You know, if you're in chat or in a comment, what are you using to get away from Destiny? Or what are you using to get away from any other game that's got you pretty sucked in? It could be anything. It doesn't have to be Destiny. It could be like something Final Fantasy. Wow. Like, what helps you take a break from that? Yeah, we're all late 20s. A lot of them were excited for this, and I enjoy watching. Yeah, man, it's it's a different type of animal. You like, if you just found out who I was through Destiny, you would have never thought as much time as I put in this. I literally can just bake and just grind this for hours. it's like an addiction. It's like an addiction. When I get off work around 11 Eastern, I typically will come home anywhere from between 11:45 midnight, and I'll just boot this up and I'll veg out for 5-6 hours until I go to sleep. My mind and my body is still in the West Coast. I mean, you spend 7 years and you adjusted from being on the East Coast, and it's just like my body and my sleep schedule is still in scrambles, which is fortunate why I have the schedule that I have for work. So it benefits me if I need to get those few little extra hours of sleep. Like, I won't sleep to the brink. Like, I go in and usually around 3 some days, and I'm not sleeping until 1:30, 2 o'clock. I'm getting up probably at the latest like 10:30, like the latest, and I'll start my day. More days than not, I'm waking up like just before 9, and that's sometimes even going to bed at like 6. Yeah, not much sleep. 3 away, and I think just right as I said, right at noon, we get in. I think we're gonna be pretty close to that. Chest Pain, what up, buddy? Again, I appreciate you guys coming in, popping in just to say what's up, chill for a little bit. You know, mostly the streamers that we all watch are live right now, but I wanted to get some time in, man. Like, I've been away for a little bit, getting used to my schedule here, and I don't want you guys to think I'm going anywhere. I know something different, but this game's gonna have a few different games down the pipe. And Destiny's not going anywhere either. Destiny's not going anywhere. All right, So, I remember kind of like dozing off and falling asleep in Kuros because let me switch up my headset if I want to hear the game. You guys can jam. So, within this wide community, there has been rumors that good runes, good items are dropping from a multitude of chests in the Lower Kuros. Oh, before I do that, let me go get my army. Just a little heads up, little upgrades from the last time I played. It's been a minute since I streamed Diablo, but I was able to get a few pieces of my build, my main build for damage together, but I was able to get a few items and kind of build up my magic find. Right now at 261, which isn't bad. You kind of want to be at 300. 300 is a solid number, but you know, a few more pieces. If I can get a Shaco, I got a perfect topaz ready to put that thing in there. And if I can get a Shaco, we're sitting at 300 and we'll be solid. All right. So I just came to it. You want to come mostly to an easier act. Actually, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, because I'll give you guys also a great enemy. And especially if you have a summoner like myself, where you need bodies to create, there's a whole bunch of them right here. You have to unlock Anya. As soon as you unlock Anya, you're able to go to Neelithok's Temple. Neelithok's Temple's got a boss, a champ, who's actually really lucky. He was really lucky way back in the day. I had a friend who farmed Hindleskin all the time. All these asses, these guys just come up out of nowhere after a minute. And we'll just use Corpse Explosion and take it out. Really, all I need to get started in terms of damage on this build is just give me a corpse. Give me one corpse, and a lot of that physical DPS is coming from my mercenary. My mercenary just found this the other day on Mephisto. Actually, you want Andariel's mask. This isn't a bad substitute. This is like a budget substitute, but you want that life stolen prevent. You want to make sure you're not always having to feed him pots. He's gonna need it every once in a while. That's why I keep these full rejuvenations at the bottom, just because Diablo, you know, gives him that Kamehameha and just fucking destroys him. You'll see the guy. You see Hassan. His life will just dissipate. So having those full rejuves are very helpful. He's also using a very popular polearm. This is a rune word, Insight. Extremely good for casters because of the level 14 Meditation Aurora, which is an Aurora used on the Paladin, which is refreshing your mana. And having all that mana coming back, especially when you're not just a summoner, but you're constantly casting, huge. Critical Strike is another big one, so he's also doing a lot of damage. The enhanced damage is another big thing for it. It's just an overall amazing polearm. The Infinity is another great one, but it has a few runes in it that are actually pretty rare, pretty tough to get, because that's pretty much how the currency works in this game. Runes, high runes, are what you're using to trade for. That's what people are looking for, high runes. Duriel's not a bad substitute until I can get a Fortitude. I'm just missing one rune. I got the chest piece all ready for this character. Duriel Shell, great piece for some resistances, and then the guy not being able to be frozen, it's another big part. So Pindleskin, he's just chilling right there. Junk. And honestly, do not be worried that you're gonna find a lot of junk. Even with the most magic find, you're gonna be finding some junk. But being prepared for that next one, that's when you're gonna be happy. So all you really need is that one big break in this game. So lower Kuras, there's a ton of little chests in these huts, and these chests have been dropping really good runes, high runes, really good items. If you're just getting into this game, these are some routes pretty well known within this community, and a lot of this stuff can just be, you know, simple search will tell you what a lot of people have had a lot of luck with in hunting. Chaos Sanctuary is still a good one. Cow is still a decent one. Why more specifically I'm here? I'm looking for Jaw and Bird. I need to make my Enigma so I can start teleporting. That was the one flaw about this weapon, is that it basically, if you get hit, you create a bone prison around the person who hits you. And if you're getting hit by physical damage, you're basically trapping yourself. Looking for stashes, chests, bones, the skeletons on the ground, bodies, anything to loot. People make videos all the time of them doing thousands and thousands of these runs and then, you know, walking away with only a handful of things. But that's what made this game so worth it with the items that you have, because you know the rarity behind these things and the drop rate. And I can see how that can be an unappealing factor to some people. But I just thought a game like Diablo 3, it gave us too much loot. Too much. It was nice to just jump in and start a character and be relatively able to do damage and just be decent to play the game. But I'm nowhere close to some of the people that put in the amount of time in this game. And just because of knowledge of what I played with, I'm telling you, getting to the end game is not as difficult as it would seem. Every once in a while, those would be dropping with some good stuff in it. Is Necro the top class best, I mean, in your opinion? No, it's not. If you want to be a really good magic find, you want a Sorceress. Sorceress already has teleport. Just what that character's able to do with all the elements. That's, in my opinion, and I would say most opinion, Sorceress is the top tier for magic find. I personally just have a really love for the Necro, and I know I can do it if I had Enigma, just having a magic find build with a summoning, because summoning is purely PvE. You can get away with a PvP druid with a little bit of summoning and some elemental abilities like I believe it's Tornado and Hurricane. It's just a giant hurricane literally swirling around you, and you're just teleporting with Enigma, because Enigma gives everybody the ability to teleport. And that's why it's such a sought after item, because that ability to teleport in this game, it's enormous. It's enormous. PvP and PvE. You're just constantly taking care of Mephisto runs and Dario runs. Speaking of Dario, we'll probably run in Dario too. That's some decent luck with Dario. Have keys on you. Sometimes you get a lot of lock. Well, that was buggy. Sometimes you get a lot of lock chests. So having that extra key on you every once in a while ain't that bad. Especially if you're gonna come to this area, don't like leave any chests unopened. That's the whole point of coming here, is basically popping all these things. We're in the lower Kuros in Act 3, just so people know. Used to play MK. Sorry, I'm just seeing this. I play but Destiny as much as in sequels and stuff come out for fighting games. I would play the shit out of Mortal Kombat, bro. MK9, that was probably the best I ever was in a fighting game. What I was able to do with Noob Saibot and Sub-Zero. See, this is why we're here. We're here for runes, and then just hearing that sound, like my heart kind of just sank for a little bit. Rune, kind of junky, but hey, what are you gonna do? You kind of need it to make a few other things that you might either need for the leveling up game or the end game. But that's what we're looking for. We're looking for high runes. Yeah, the Necro is just, I have a very fond affliction for it. It was the first character I made when I made this game, and I made it 100% wrong. I gave it like 300 strength, and it was like running around with a mallet hitting things, and I thought like maybe if I cursed a PvP person and hit him with a mallet, it was just really bad. And then once I learned how to play and what the character does and where they're most effective, it changed. Was more of a poison and bone. I didn't really ever like the summoning. I don't know. But then I realized, oh, another one. Then I realized, another junky rune, but still a rune. I realized how effective you are with your army. And I again, everybody, I don't even have relatively the best gear. I got some good stuff. Like, it's a budget build, no doubt. But in comparison to what most, sheesh. All this game is, it's like a big break. You get that one big break, you get that one big item, get a handful of runes, able to put your build together, or, you know, invest it into something else, either another item or more rune words. It's a monopoly. This game's a monopoly. I got that bottom left-hand corner.
I can't use this yet.
Really appreciate everyone hanging out today. Again, I always fully cognizant that, you know, this game is not everyone's cup of tea, especially if you knew me through strictly Destiny. But this is my PvE affliction with Destiny. Like, this is where I find my PvE fun. I don't find Destiny PvE fun, especially after you've completed everything. Like, when you got everything done, like, what do you go back and do? Just continue to do it? I'm already 25 on the artifact. It's just like, come on. I'll be continuously playing on the weekends. We should have a really good weekend this weekend. We're gonna have the solo playlist in the labs, so that's gonna actually be really interesting. So in lower recruit Ross, hopefully trying to get some room. And magic find, by the way, is not needed to find good runes. It's weird how that works, that magic find isn't tied to finding things like runes. But I actually just learned that the other day as well. The more you know. That's the convenience of this character. I probably would recommend, if you've never played a game like this before, maybe look into how to create and put together a Necromancer build. Is having these minions do a majority of the work for you, minus some spells that I'm casting right now and amplify damage, so my guys do more damage to them. And then once their bodies die, I got a corpse explosion. Corpse explosion is maxed out, so it's basically doing the highest amount of damage to these things and just wiping out whatever's left. I did not want to pick that up. Nothing here. Unfortunate. Yeah, you're gonna go through a lot of runs, and not even just here, just this game in general, where you're just not gonna find anything. And even at the highest magic find, people do thousands and thousands of this. What are you doing, bro? Stop running. I'm trying to kill it just because it's a champ. Yeah, you try, bro. See you later. Alright. Let's go to Act 1. Let's go to Andario. You know, I'll go to the Countess. We'll find the Countess. Countess is known for dropping runes. It's pretty much what she does, is drop runes. Sometimes you get lucky. I think she can drop a low. If I can get a low, I can put Fortitude on my mercenary right now. That'd be big. But we're back to Act 1. Trying to find experience shrine. Trying to find the Forgotten Tower. Check. These are always one of the most annoying character class types. Reviving all their minions over and over again. Just got out from the hospital. Sorry for missing the streams. No, dude, you're good, man. Hope you're well. I honestly, I just had a stream on Friday. I'm just kind of like getting acclimated to my new schedule, and then I had some time this morning to play. I want to play some Diablo. You know, playing Trials right now. Forget it. Right before reset on Trials, it's just like you're asking for it. Oh shit. That's how you take it out. But this Friday, I'm not going to be streaming late. I'll be on actually at Reset because I will be going to a concert on Friday night. I won't be working on Friday. I'm switching that day. But I will be streaming at Reset on Friday for Trials. Hopefully give a try to this Labs. Really interested about Labs. Could be a shit show. Could not be. We'll see how it is. Dog, I'm stuck in this fire. Are you joking? Literally stuck in fire right now. Literally stuck in fire. Thank God. Jesus. I tell you, it's just the one really shitty thing about this wand. But, like, you know, what the wand does is just so much more beneficial to that one little negativity. I don't know what it is about power, but the first level is always the worst. Basically looking for this next floor. And when the one negative about having minions is that when you're in a confined space like this and you got one guy trying to fight one thing and that it's just a skeleton versus the boss, skeleton's not going to be doing that much damage at the rate that you'd want. What you said about MK9 game was so damn good. Yeah, dude, that was definitely my fighting game to play. Really, I was really invested because we'd go to my friend's house and we'd play that one for hours. Feel bad for solo players if this doesn't work out. I can only imagine. I already feel bad for them now. Yeah, no, absolutely, dude. Like, people are kind of hoping that this is going to be the saving grace for that solo experience. We're like, yeah, just wait till the labs comes out and then I'll have a better jump in, but we'll see. I mean, I'm curious, and I'll tell you, after going flawless and then jumping into that solo poo, forget it, man. Forget it. You can't do it. Like, you can't do it. I tried playing a few solo games last week after going flawless. It was unbearable. I'd be going positive with the game being 5-4 and still losing. It's not fun. Not fun. I'm going to town. Not dealing with that right now. Wait for it to disappear.
Yes.
Ooh, a Foal's not bad. Foal's pretty decent. Pretty decent. About a C tier. Those other ones were like, you know, D tier. Those ones that we found earlier for us. Yeah, that thing left me one shot. Stuck in this. Before I walk all the way down this hallway, I'm double checking to make sure it's the exit's not right here. There's so many times I'll go through a whole cavern, dungeon, and it's literally right next to me. Dunk. Are you farming for anything specific? Well, at this point, there are specific things that I am looking for, but the scope of items in this game is just so immense. And compared to Diablo 3, where the items that you found, more likely than not, were class specific, that's not the case here. You're finding things for all 6 character types. Which is fun, because like now, like you find something like really excellent for another character, but like shit, maybe I can go make something. Junk. Like I said, you're gonna find a lot of junk. You're gonna find a lot of junk before you find a good piece. When you do, you realize. It is definitely a bit much, Stubby. Trials Olympics. That was a champ pack. Oh, so if you get something great for another character, you can keep it for a sweet build. Either that, or you can trade it. Like, you just... To the restrictions that trading gave you in the previous games, I think even you can make the argument for WoW, the restrictions that it gives you, I think very much limit your experience in the game. When you know you have something that is very sought after and you're on, like, you know, your budget build fucking Necro or something. Like, let's say I found... I'm trying to think of an item. All right, let's say I found an Oculus, which is a wand for the sorceress. I knew I'd have a decent trading bargain. I also have something that I could put together a sorceress build for. If I ever put together a sorceress, I have its weapon, and that weapon is pretty much best in class. So you're given a lot of different options of what you can do because of the loot and how trading is going about in this game. That's, again, another thing that I really hated about D3, and then the removal of the auction house, even though I do felt the auction house needed to be tamed down a little bit. But at the same time, you had that versatility to be like your own type of player. You know, like some people just make a living just trading stuff in this game. It's crazy. Like they only have a magic find and they just do deals all day. Lost my golem. You guys want to see something really bad? That's what the game used to look like. Like this is what people would be playing on. It's just bad. This is I wouldn't be able to play it if it was still like that. And it's crazy just what a reskin will do. Because there is still so much great potential in this game, but by the fact of how old it was very limiting. There's a lot of quality of life things that can still be fixed. That's not to say that this is in a perfect state just because of a new paint job. There's a ton of quality. I never even knew you could carry too much gold. That's a thing? You're joking. Unbelievable. I didn't even know you can carry too much gold. Have it all. Just a little side note. If you are playing this game and you're carrying lots of gold and you have lots of gold, put it in your shared and not your main. You put it in your main, when you die, it'll tax you. When you put it on your shared, when you die, it doesn't tax you. Oh, I could probably put this away. Jake says, what's up, man? Watch you back in the day when you would talk Destiny with Lono. This game is the new sickness, can't stop. Jake, that's really awesome to hear that you were watching me from Destiny and all that, and you're able to enjoy what I have here. I've said it before when I was kind of like introducing myself back then. I love Diablo. Big, huge Diablo fan, and I probably always will be. What up, Black? Sorry we didn't get around to our stuff last night, Black. Oh my god. I blame Dave, Black. See, I was worried for a second because my guy was getting hurt, but like he was doing damage and he healed himself. That helmet really made a difference. Yeah, you know, sometimes you're just not gonna find either what you're looking for or even anything at that point. That's the big, I wouldn't say con of this game, but it's just like it's heavily RNG based. Line them up. Okay, there's the countess. Who's gonna drop a rune, Ort, Ral, and Dole. Nice 3 set, but all kind of junky. Dole's whatever, the other two are crap. Ugh. Junk. Some of these junky runes though are decent to have around, either for making low level stuff, low level runes, or using them as recipes within your queue to do different things with your items. Man, I just I must be some football wizard. I'm just right all the time. Yeah, Dave. Long season, Dave. I don't want to hear your shit. I really don't. We're here to talk Diablo. I want to hear your shit, Dave. Alright, let's go kill Andario. Another reason why this chess piece and this rune word Enigma is so sought after, because of areas like this and being able to go farm. You're just zooming past all this trash. Just got waxed by that thing. Thank God I have that portal right there. That's the one thing about having a squishy build. One thing will take your ass out. Let me go back and get my mercenary. I'm broke. I'm broke. Here's Hassan. Get that back. This is still the most tedious thing on earth. There's no like replace potions back into your inventory, which is a quality of life that they should have addressed, but hey, they didn't. This game does play much better, especially with other people on the PC. You're finding games more frequently. Like you have to use Xbox's LFG to find people. But like they're not going anything past 9 and 7 though. Dave, like, do you feel like a guru? Like you're a Colts fan. Like you're sitting at the bottom while saying I'm making all the points. Like, come on, bro. Come on. You called games. It's not like I said they're guaranteed to win. There's a difference. I'm predicting the future. And the Cowboys beat a Tom Brady-less Patriots, and it literally went to the very end, bro. Like, you're not a fortune teller. Oh, nice. I didn't say they were gonna win, Dave. I said you're making it seem like it's guaranteed for them to lose. At the time, no. Why would I think that they're guaranteed to lose? Everyone, you can check. Everyone picked the Broncos. A majority of people picked the Broncos over the Raiders, especially after what happened with Gruden. Come on, man. Come on. You say one thing and it's just like, oh, I'm so correct. If you're so good, why aren't you on ESPN, huh? They're not good teams. They're not. And neither are the Broncos. And I said from the very beginning, I said that they have a chance to make the 7th seed. I said that from the very beginning of the season. The 7th seed, not 6th. Talking like the wildest wild card. I don't know what you would be on then, dude. Oh no! Teddy Bridgewater had the best touchdown to interception ratio at that point, dude. He turned the ball over 3 times. Like what are you gonna do? You can't do anything when your quarterback turns the ball over 3 fucking times. Threw 2 interceptions. One, I'll give you, that probably wasn't his fault, but he threw another one and then he fumbled. You're gonna lose if you don't protect the football. Plain and simple, Dave.
I can't use this
He
yet.
turned the ball over 3 times. You're not gonna win football games that way. You're not. Bro, you're making it seem like I put all my chips into fucking Teddy B, and he still has a better touchdown to interception ratio than most. You just don't want him to turn the ball over. And Dave, you have no fucking room to talk. Your team is ass, bro. God, you're so annoying. You're like a Brown. You're this close to a Browns fan, just running their mouth for like years. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck, man? Oh, nice. Found a unique Frostburns. 5 cold 30. Not bad, not bad. Decent for a sorcerer's. Oh. Dave, he threw like 20 something times. Like, you're not looking at the stats, bro. You're just running your fucking mouth, dude. Teddy B has thrown 20 passes plus each game. Like, what are you talking about? He's throwing, like, your facts are all off. I know you're just running your mouth, bro, and you're just talking shit because you can't like believe the things that you say. Like, do I have to pull it up right now just to prove you wrong? I'm trying to just play Diablo, and you're just literally just running your mouth while your team's garbage of all things. I don't think that Teddy Bridgewater is the savior, the second coming or anything. Not at all. If he could just not turn the ball over, I'll be happy with him. And he turned the ball over 3 times. What happens when you turn the ball over? You typically lose the game. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. There's no secret. Because you're just talking shit with no facts, dude. No facts. No fucking facts. By just saying, yeah, I told you. I told you. It's fucking week 5. I told you. Week 6, excuse me. But still, it's like fucking still 10 more weeks left in the damn season. Jesus. Yesterday was Monday, so I don't know why I'd be sore. I know what you mean, but I'm just gonna correct you on how wrong you are on everything. Cute. What other losses? You mean the one against the fucking the Ravens? Where fucking Bridgewater got hurt? Or the one against the Steelers, they just try to come alive too late, bro. They just came alive too late. That was just shades of last year. Just making mistakes. And I'll be honest with you. I'll be 100% honest with you. The DBs are playing like junk. The fucking defensive backs are playing like straight shit. The one touchdown where the DB tried to reach over and swim, I'm like, what are you timing, man? Like, what are you trying to time? Get in front of him and get look, have eyes on the ball. If you're contesting the ball, you're not going to get called for a PI. Your eyes have to be on it. I don't know what that play was. I really don't. It actually kind of upset me. But it's football. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Your team loses. Well, as one of my friends used to say, you jerk off, you feel better. I was at a Dolphins game, and the Dolphins smoked the Broncos. Like one of my, in my adult life, one of the first games I went to at Dolphin Stadium prior to being a child. And they just got smoked. And literally everyone I knew let me have it. And I was like, all right. And then Tim Tebow came to town and everyone disappeared. Oh, shit. Tim Tebow came to town. Big Ben's not a good quarterback. He's not. You think he's a good quarterback? You do? Like, really? Najee Harris went off. Like, what are you going to do when Najee, like, the running back went off, got his first century mark game? Things happen, Dave. Najee Harris doesn't go off and you push Big Ben to throw. Well, I mean, with our shitty DBs, who knows? Running back takes off. No, not many. Not most teams would be able to handle a dual threat. Big Ben's not good, dude. I don't know why you think Big Ben's good. You really think Ben was? Are you really like? Are we really gonna say Antonio Brown was the problem? I'm serious. Like, we're really going to still continue to say Antonio Brown? Like, Antonio Brown had some issues, but he went to Tom Brady and he's getting touchdowns left and right. And it's not to say that he can't still game. I'm sorry. Common denominator is Ben Roethlisberger. It ain't AB. I've been saying that for a minute, Jake. I think Ben's done. He was in his prime. He had it, and it's over. Like, we're gonna really forget like the people that he benefited from on defense. We're really gonna forget all those people. I'm just gonna name one off the top of my head: Troy Polamalu, Joey Porter, in his prime. The other defensive end, I can't. He took one back to the house. Fucking can't remember his name. I'm sorry, I'm just having a brain fart. But like, Come on. We're gonna really say that Ben wasn't like set up to just manage for years? Yeah, Jerome Bettis in the beginning. And I know you could make the argument Jerome Bettis is kind of junk at the end, but still. Decent stuff. That's a legendary ring. That's a set ring. Legendary ring. We got a set ring. We got a essence. We got a kite shield. Not bad. That's a decent find. Not a bad Andy run. Not a bad Andy run at all. Casey Hampton was the big nose tackle. I'm thinking of who the fuck. He took one back to the house against the Cardinals. He took a pick six. Fuck. It's gonna bother the shit out of me now. James Harrison. Holy shit. James Harrison. Like, look at all those studs they had. Ike Taylor. The one dude that couldn't go to Denver all the time because of his sickle cell. Like, just that team was stacked for years. Pittsburgh was good for years, and all he had to do was manage the game. Oh, let me identify this. Steel Clash, one of Paladin skills, not bad for low leveling. I'll hold on to that because I will be making a Paladin at some point soon. This is junk. Got a few assassin pieces. Like, I want to keep some of these things, but I don't care. I could probably get rid of a few of these crystal swords. Got one already with 4. Keep the Arbalist just in case we're low level. And this is what I'm waiting to get my strength up, because if I get an Enigma, I'll add the strength, and this will be the piece I'll be using on my offhand. Harrison, yes, Hames. But like, we forget all those people, Dave. Like, come on. All right, did I identify the other stuff too? Okay, I didn't. Put those essences away. Run out of room real quick. I mean, you didn't say he was good either, then why are you fucking busting my balls about it, man, if you know he's not that great anymore? Because I'm messing with you. I gotta bring you up and bring you down. Like, suck my dick, dude. Just suck it. Alright, Sona Jordan? Najerling. Shit. Junk. That would have been dope to get an SOJ. 21, 26, 27. Getting rid of the 21.
Not in town.
I'll hold on to one in case. Shit. I don't need Angelic. You don't care, Dave. You'll continue to do it. I'll hold up my end of the bet. Go Chaos Sanctuary run. We're gonna kill Diablo. Another reason the Enigma is so great, you don't have to deal with this. There we go. That works. Would love one more page, man. I'd love another stash. In the beginning, it's just you're so worried about, like, man, should I junk that? Should I get rid of it? Should I hold it? It's just you don't have a lot of space to deal with. Junk. But, oh, is that the entrance? I'm doing it right now. Kill Diablo. Some of these stormcasters just get bugged in these little hallways. Extremely annoying. It used to do it back in the day, and it still does it now. Look, you see him? They're on the wall. I think even, Talami? Probably won't get that lucky, but hey, maybe. Rasha Amulet? That's a good trading piece. Or I could keep it for my sorcerers when I do make one. But it's even if it's that. The fire hurts so much, and my resistances are such junk. How did your Trials games go over the weekend? Not bad. I'm not a big fan of Bannerfall. It doesn't really help if I have to use my kinetic. Obviously, the sidearm being that. But other than that, it was a fine weekend. I didn't play too much. And then when I did play, it was late as fuck, so it was creature hours. Hey, Haseen, you want to kill something or nah? Guy Haseen, man, I'll tell you. This guy Haseen just, you know, doesn't like to do his job. I can't wait to be able to farm Hell solo, only at level 51, early trap assassin. Nice. I got some assassin stuff, Jake. If you'd like it, dude, hit me up. I'd be more than willing to give it to you. I don't, you know, if there's things that people like that I, you know, don't really have a trade value for, and you're watching and stream, let me know. I'll give it to you. That's, and another thing, that's the beauty of this game, is that you can give it to anybody at any time. I play on PC as well, so if you're on PC or Xbox, I'll be able to trade with you. Yeah, I got a few pieces of Natalia's gear. I don't know if that helps. I don't think I'll ever make an assassin. I don't. I didn't make one when I was a kid. I don't think I'll make one now. Yeah, Bannerfall is kind of man. The snipes were on point this weekend, though. Speaking of that, I got a short I got to upload before I go to work. But the snipes were, sheesh, they were on point. You're on Xbox as well? Perfect, bro. Yeah, if you want, I'll show you what I have. Got a few pieces of assassin gear that I like I said, I probably won't touch. You're more than welcome to have it. And if I'm ever playing, you know, you guys are in stream, you guys are looking for stuff, and I find it, more likely than not, I might not be about it, so I'd be willing to give it up. Whew. Let's see what that amulet is. I'm tripping. Oh, please be Talrasha. It's probably not, but I hope. Yeah, Tancred. It's a Necro. It's a Necro one, but sucks. Sucks all the same. How's the new job? What are you doing exactly? I'm working surveillance, Dave. Work surveillance in a casino. Getting calls, radios, cameras, operating, stealing, just anything nefarious going on at the casino. Very relative to what I got my degree in, so I'm very happy to be doing that job. Thanks for asking about it.
I can't use this yet.
I hear you, dude. Yeah, as soon as I kill Diablo, I'll go back to town. I'll show you what I got. I'm pretty sure I have 2 pieces of Natalia's gear. I have Natalia's boots for sure. And I can't remember if I have... I think I have her helmet. I think I have her helmet. And then, like, maybe a few other, some assassin stuff. But yeah, you're definitely more than welcome. Sorry, you hear I can't use this yet so much, just because I'm literally always pressing B. So I can do enough damage immediately. Like, right when the body hits the ground, I'm basically blowing up. Because that's like my main source of damage. Put that up just in case. This champ is known to kill me a few times. Just Talk says in 2004 I played a very long time on Battle.net, yet with my hammered in. I don't find any magic immune hammers, but I can't kill magic immune creatures. Did it change? That's a good question. I had a hammered in too, and I utilized it. Hammered ins were good enough where you could just take in the exact same build into PvP and a PvE. So I was able to do some magic finding, but a majority of all my magic finding was done in sorcerers. And there was something I couldn't hurt or kill, left. Didn't care to kill it. But that's a good question. I'd be curious to see if a lot of that has changed a little bit in terms of the immunities. But there are plenty of other content creators that kind of go over the numbers and specifics like that. You know, the content creator community for this game, when it was Diablo 2 before the Resurrected, and it was basically people playing on mods, like those guys are shining right now, because those guys were basically doing the same stuff, and basically all the same stuff that they've been playing for years still applies. And that's and honestly, that's the most beneficial factor for myself, is that I'm still running on things that I know that I remember as a kid. And that's just fun in itself. It's fun in itself, truly. Here. All right, these guys are pretty rough. That fire can burn the shit out of you. And you stone skin. We're gonna be here for a hot second. Is he? Okay, he's not extra strong too. When you get the two modifiers at the very top of the screen that says stone skin, that's why it's taken him a second to die, because he's got stone skin. And then you got extra strong and stone skin. Forget it. You're fighting that thing for a hot second. Junk. Gotta love the junk. That vape I'm hitting is just a flavored vape, so it's not the fun stuff. Save the fun stuff when I turn the lights off. You know what I mean? All right, Diabs. Whoa, shit! You see how much of my health that shit chewed up? Oh my god. This is how you handle Diablo. You use Decrepify. Slows you down, adds a little bit of a damage buff, not as much as Amplify damage. You see Amplify damage, he's already moving a little bit more. But to keep my guys alive for as long as possible, using the Decrepify helps, because he's so slow. By the time you get one move, or by the time he gets one move off, like look at all the hitting I've been doing. This is where the potions help, because even with my mercenaries, oh shit, there he goes. Gotta get his ass back. He'll just get yeeted. With fortitude though, as soon as I get his chest piece, it all changes. The game changes. He's not dying as easily. I can do solo bail, but now because of second wave magic immune, I can't. Damn, dude. So, the one, even with you using a mercenary, like if you even have the mercenary I have, it's not as helpful. I feel like the mercenary is my tank, bro. Junk. That's horrible. Like this is what you call a junk run. Oh, terrible. Just terrible. I really hate going. I guess we can do Travencall. Travencall's not bad. I'm also doing Mephisto as well. The only thing about Travancore, the elements here are just rough. Yeah, like that. All that fire and shit. And then these ass. Look, these guys with the hydras. Just, I need a full-on army to do this. Or isolate. One you gotta like use guerrilla warfare to fight. I'm glad my guys are sitting there just getting wailed on by this friggin' snake. Oh, and he's a champ right here too. There you go. There's Hassan. Hassan's fighting now. You see? Oh, no, now he's running away again. Come on, Hassan. Damn, look at all those hydras. We did it. Not a lot of shit, but we did it. Alright. And I'm out of TPs. I'm out of TP. I'm out of toilet paper. Town portal. I said in the past we didn't use Merc, but now we must do as you did. Yesterday I checked Rune and lower Kuros. Yeah, after a long time I dropped one goal and one ohm. Nice, dude. We did a lower Kuros run to start the stream. I'll probably do this whole run one more time as well. Let me just go build my army real quick. But yeah, lower Kuros is having a lot of success. I don't remember that being a big one back when. Alright, let's go to the Durance. We're gonna fight Mephisto. Mephisto's that cat you see on the thumbnail. Yeah, I'm going into lower Kuros because I'm trying to get John Burr, dude. If I can get John Burr and have my Enigma, dude, we're in a great spot. Another big reason why you just need that teleport. You can avoid all this stuff. It's good experience, but the whole point is to be efficient, to be fast. Find the exit so you can kill the boss multiple times. Quick runs. Got my Magic Find Source and doing Meph in Hell easily, but Bale is too hard. And I feel like I remember that being the case back then too with my Magic Find Sorceress, just because Bale, the amount of focus you need to put on Bale so he's not doing all those other freaking crazy moves, having his duplicate come up. Using my minions and throwing Decrepify on him, I hardly ever see a Mimic. I rarely see a Mimic. If I don't get to him in time, or I take my time to try and like surround him, then I'll see one. But even then, I'm just focusing the real one. Just Enigma. Need it. Need it bag. There's websites that are selling items that's just like they were back when. Those runes in the Enigma itself is going for like 300. It's insane. Insane. I can't even remember it being that high even in the beginning when those rune words became like popular. remember people paying money, but like when you were paying that type of money, hundreds of dollars, you were getting like a whole character. Please be here. Yes, let's go. Let's go. I hate getting stuck in this one forever. Need Tout Roshan, Immortal Armor. Meth can't drop it. I mean, not Bale, second minion, and his. Okay, yeah. Okay, okay, all right. I see what you're saying. Not Bale himself, but more of the minions. I understand. I understand. Some numbers. These guys are so annoying. All trying to. Oru Julie. I totally forgot to get TPs. That's really shitty. Really shitty. I gotta make sure I don't die here. Did I walk by any of them? Shit. That sucks. Let me grab some of these health potions. Just in case. See, like that. That could have been bad. Alright, let's take care of this though. Blitz Source, Cold Immune. Yeah. That's the popular one now. Well, I mean, it always was. Or a little bit of lightning. Decrepify is good to hear. He's not as strong as Diablo or Bale, so you can probably throw amplified damage on him just a little bit longer than the other two. I get these skills up with these weapons of mine, or in armor. I'm doing even more damage with my minions. But this isn't bad for health. Did I get two of the same breastplate? Whoa. I'm getting hit. Pretty sure I got two in Tyranitar. Like, that would be really lousy if I did. I'm almost positive that's what they are. I'll identify one, and then identify the other. I'm pretty sure I got in Tyranitar's case twice. Which is fucking lousy. Yeah, you know how hard that is to do? Get two of the same items like that? And we're back in hell. Alright, we did Diablo, did Meth, we do Bale. Yeah, we could do Bale. Nothing in Act 2. Did Act 1, Countess and Dario. Alright, let's do Rigid Highlands real quick, and then we'll jump into Bale, and then refresh it one more time. All these harpoons and shit coming out of it. Ranged assholes. Can't stand them. Very weak against the missile attacks. You gotta keep remembering when I go to town and take a TP, or to get TPs. There's a lot of mana potions on this drug. Shank the Overseer. It's basically the first quest in this act. You get this waypoint up here. You can kill that one champion I just killed first, and then come right down here and kill him. Nice little quick chance at some loot. Phone on the charger. Before I forget. That's level 1. Chan. Stone skin. Great. Nice, found it. Well, that poison hurts. That one little thing would have friggin' just killed me. I'm at 1 life. So I can divide these. Okay. Ooh, that looks like it's it over there. Nice. Ever see those red, that like red ground on the map? That's your exit. Come on, Hassan, go to work, bro. You really just destroy everything with Corpse Explosion. Oh, I can do the cow level. I'll probably do the cow level after I kill Bell. I'll do cows or leaving this game. Might as well.
I can't use this yet.
The Throne of Destruction. Take the cannoli. I can't do these guys, just let me go to bail. This is probably the most I've ever seen in this room. It's usually pretty empty in here. Minus like a handful of things. I love it. I'm just getting cursed by Vale over and over again. Ruff, 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 ruff. Another am. Come on. Come on. So this next one is the one you have, Just Talk. This is the problem that you have with your cold source because of these immunes. Act 3 sucks. This used to be the farm method back in the day for your XP. Well, after they fixed cows, you'd come and do this a trillion times. See, just one corpse is just really all you need for this build. Give me one corpse on the ground. Pop. Act 5 sucks here. Open portal. Pretty sure Lister's extra stone. Is he stone skin? Yep, stone skin. That stone skin really sucks. And before I can go kill Bill, I'm gonna have to make a few more minions. Sometimes you just sit here and wait for them to do the work. What would you do? Take this back. Oh. Make a quick little army. Just need about like 3 or 4 more skeletons.
I can't use this yet. I can't use this yet. I can't use this yet.
Alright, I'm good to go. Head back to Act 5. Braga. Go fight Bale. Hey, turn around. Hot. Come on, robots. Guys are sitting there fighting other shit. Need to get my minions focused on him. It's gonna be a really tough experience. What? See, this is where it can get ugly because now with my bone wall in the way, I can't get everybody on him. Basically, I need him to just... There we go. Come on. There you go. Now we're cooking with some gas. Just in case. This is the most trouble I've had with Bale, I'll be honest with you. Usually Bale's just trapped and he can't do a fucking thing to me. Now he's just rocking my shit. Get everybody away from him. It's usually just as simple as Diablo is, where I'm just sitting there and pummeling him. Really strong right now. Back one more time. And just in case I don't know. This other one's really fucking me up right now. If I can just focus on the one, I'll be straight. I'm gonna go get a few more minions. Oh, cool, champ pack just off the rip. Oh, if you're still here, I totally forgot to look for you, Jake. But if you are still here, here's Natalia's helmet. I did have Natalia's helmet, and I also have this, the Jade Talon. I don't know if this helps, but this is pretty decent weapon for assassins. And then here's Nat's armor, and then Nat's boots. So I got 3 Nat's items for you if you run in that assassin build. I got you. All right, let's take care of this ass. Oh my god. Wow, that sucked. My mages are horrible. I'll be honest, this is the most trouble I've had with Bale and Hail. It's usually pretty straightforward, like I said about Diablo. Surrounding him and pretty easy. He's calling his minions, he's throwing that blue attack, and I can't even push out him. Actually, I need to go get him more armor. At least the other one's gone. I think we might be okay here. He's focusing on my Merc, and that's actually more helpful because my Merc's got life leech. And I can also, oh, never. And as I say that, I was like, and I can heal him. Nah, he died. Good thing is I haven't died yet. I'm probably gonna need to be a little bit stronger to do Bale a little bit more efficiently, where I'm not like having to chase, having to run around. But that's just, it all comes with items. Your scale, especially when you're doing damage with skills and not necessarily your weapons, you're going to be doing more damage when your items are adding more to your skills. And you have charms that add to skills, basically just maximizing how much skill damage you're doing. You guys gotta let Hassan do damage. It's gonna take forever. If the Merc can do damage, this would be going by much faster. But you see, the Merc's just standing there, and all the skeletons are just doing damage. And I don't want to kill the skeletons because I'm worried that they're going to be taking all the brunt. I'm gonna get Hassan to do a little damage. Jump back in. If I can get my Merc on there. Yeah, there we go. And you can tell my Merc's life leech is working because you see this little red glow around him as he's hitting. That's how life leech and mono leech works. When you're hitting enemies with your characters, you'll see that little animation. Keeping amplified damage on him will mitigate it. He's not doing any damage to any of my other guys. I think he's attacking the mercenary, and that's why the mercenary's just refreshing faster than he's doing damage. I gotta watch out for that move though. That move will destroy the mercenary pretty instantly. Yeah, after Baal, I'll definitely do some cows. It's gonna be really funny about this is that he's probably gonna drop shit. Bunch of blues, maybe a yellow. I'd be surprised if I get a legendary here. It'd be nice for all the time put in, but high hopes. High hopes. This is basically what I was referring to how the fight would go. Not that mess that was the first 5 minutes of this. But just getting my mercenary set up where he's not the main target, getting the minions just feeding off of it. To get it done a little bit faster than what I did before, but keeping yourself in a safe spot to not get hit by Bale's moves. Keep it up, Hassan. You're the rock. His life leech is so good. He wouldn't have survived if I didn't have that helmet on him. If I get a vampire gaze, I'd probably put that on him too. Until Indario. Alright, moment of truth. What are we getting? Junk or something? Yeah, we're gonna make that sound any second. That's Tal Rasha's mask. Not bad. Damn, I was about to say I thought I just ran out of TPs. And that's Bale. Those are all the four major bosses. I didn't kill Act 2s because Act 2's shit. Act 2's just shit in general. Let's go. First, let me see if I did get Tal Rasha's mask. I'm almost positive I did. Yep, Talral's mask. Not bad. I can get a good rune out of that. Nice. Nice. Alright, let's find the portal to Tristram. We'll get this TP going. We'll go to we'll go kill some cows. There it is. With a bunch of mobs around. Look at all these mobs. Another one? Oh shit. Please find something here. Looking for junk, and more jiggity junk. Usually Griswold has a good chance to drop something. Nothing there.
I can't use this yet. I can't use this yet. I can't use this yet.
Oh. Not mean to throw that on. Junk. Okay. Home. Make. Good to go. Moo. What's Hassine doing? Come on, Hassine. Oh, Shaco, why can't you be? Just seeing that word. I think that's the Cow King's weapon. I'm almost positive that's the Cow King's weapon. Who wines justice? Junk. What's my mercenary doing inside there? Like, come on, guy. Double check, make sure there's nothing here. Another great factor that this game always played a part in, the fact that it was 8 players. You know, I'm doing this alone, but it's always been more effective to farm and to magic find with more people in the game. Ooh, there's a charm. Two-handed sword. Another legendary, or unique, I mean. Oh, actually, I'll hold on to that. Use that, actually. I think this is black. Shadowfang, okay. I haven't seen Shadowfang in a hot minute. Next level, I'd be able to equip that other one. I feel like I've barely seen any champs this one. I think that's the run. Yep, that should be everything here. I think that's it. Yeah, that's the Callow. So that's basically it, guys. That's how, and a majority of what people are running in a game session. Probably not all straight through like that, but I just did it just because. And they're a little bit quicker because either they're running on a sorceress or they actually have Enigma, or sometimes they're not. They're just trucking through it like I am, hopefully to find that big break. Again, I've said this a countless times. I thoroughly enjoy just grinding this out and just vegging in front of it, and just in the hopes of finding something big. And I could always find that extra little incentive to continue going, even when I don't find anything that was worth a plus. But you know, not bad to find Tau, Frostburns, like, you know, two decent things. Tau being bigger than the other, but still, it's not bad. Again, this game's open trading, so if you are ever watching either during when I'm live or after the fact and you see something, I'll pretty much let it be known that I don't care for that item. You can let me know. I'll give it to you. I'll trade with you. It ain't that big a deal. I'm pretty specific on what I'm looking for right now, and what I'm looking for right now is a pretty hefty rune word. So we'll continue that. Going to be getting ready for work now because I actually have to go there in about a little less than an hour. But I will be back on more positively on Friday. Friday being trials. I'm not going to be working on Friday because I'm going to a concert that night. So I'll be able to stream right at reset, be able to jump in with you guys. We got labs this week with solos. So strictly solo players, that's going to be something interesting to test out and kind of give an opinion on. But I'm honestly, I'm going to be continue to play Diablo as much as I can. Everybody, I've been a big fan of this game for a long time, and this paint job is just really all I needed to just kind of feel comfortable with it and continue playing it on the side. I'm not, like I said, I'm not going to stop playing Destiny. Trials is definitely my competitive edge, where I always feel I'm coming back to. And Halo, gonna play a little bit of Battlefield. I'm a little skeptic just because of what Battlefield's done the last few years, but still at the same time, I think it's gonna have some value in it. Vanguard, Call of Duty, when that comes out, that's probably gonna be worth a look at. But the next big PvP game for sure, Halo. And then we're gonna just continue on this. Really appreciate you guys watching this. For the people that came in for the live audience, really do appreciate you guys continuously come in. I understand, like I've said this a couple times too, that this game might not be for everybody. That's great. It might be for someone. I've had a few people come in today and say, "Yo, I've been playing this forever. I'm so happy to see you going." What Jake says, I've been watching me since coming on the show with Lono back over a year ago. So it's nice to see that people are liking this game. I'm gonna see what's going on in the reset in Destiny. If something's big, I'll just do a live stream when I get off work. So make sure you have the bell button hit and hit the subscribe button so you know when I go live. Throw a like on this video if you got to watch it live or after the fact. It helps a lot. And then, we got a join button too. If you're considering, hit that join button, because when we do all these other PvP games, and even in this game, if you want to run with this one, you hit that join button and you're a part of this, I'll rush you to the end. I'll get you through all these acts. I'll get you to the top. You know, that's all you got to do. All you got to do is just be a part of the channel, and then if you're interested in Diablo or any of these other games, you're playing with me. But this one, I can give you a lot more focus than I could in something like Destiny or something else, because I'm pretty confident. Level 86, about to turn 87, pretty much set in terms of what I can do in the hell mode. So if you need a hotspot getting to the end game of this one, I'm definitely there for you. So if you want to become a member, and if you are a member of this channel, and even if you're just a subscriber, you can obviously play with me. But if you're a member and you want to play Diablo, I'll rush you to hell. It won't take you too long. Just getting through some of the quests is the hardest part, and just being at a particular level. But again, if you're interested and you're a member, I'd be more than happy to rush you to hell, to the hell difficulty. Again, don't forget to hit all those buttons. Hit the subscribe, hit the like, let you know. And the bell button to let you know when I'm going live, and then just keep your ear to the floor, because I'll be streaming more frequently now that I got a pretty established schedule and I know I'm gonna have the time off. Keep on the lookout. But guaranteed Friday at Reset Trials, gonna test out this Labs, the solo player queue, and then we'll be back at this. You might even see a surprise late night stream of me just grinding out Diablo, just like as you see right now. Usually say as always, Guardians, but you know, we'll still continue it. As always, Guardians, stay flawless.